lesson, Pitching Stories for Brands. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jodi, a New York City fashion photographer with over 20 years experience. This is the 9th episode in Jodi Jones' studio teaching series, How to Make Money from Home with Photography. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss exactly how to go about pitching a story to a brand. What does that mean exactly? We are talking about how to select, approach, contact, and successfully communicate an idea you have to a brand or magazine. That will allow you to generate an additional income stream with a home or improvised shoot. Advertised work may be scarce due to the impact of coronavirus restrictions, so knowing how to drum up business by pitching an idea to a brand will pay dividends in the next 12 to 24 months as the economy starts to pick back up. There will also be stiff competition for advertised projects. As they say, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. This saying will be your mantra as you start the process of selecting which brands would be mutually beneficial to potentially work with. We touched on this topic briefly on the second episode of our series, Live Shoots with Brands. A good place to start is listing or quantifying your own skill sets, ideals, and values. From here, make a list of the brands that you think align with your ideals and values, and that would benefit from a shoot utilizing the skills that you already have to offer. This will be your hit list for the pitch campaign. If you have not done so already, having a strong social media and web presence is important. Potential brands will do their homework and look you up, trying to gauge if it's in their interest to employ you to exhibit their product line. You may have stumbled across a website, social media page, or something similar and thought to yourself, I can do a better job than that. This is the perfect opportunity to approach that brand about updating their corporate style. It does not have to be unique, original, or revolutionary. It just has to have value and worth to your potential client. As mentioned, a great way to approach a brand is through social media channels. There's a current trend of asking the influencer or influencer takeovers. As I mentioned, a strong social media presence will absolutely help your case. Approach brands through their social media profiles and ask if they would like to organize an intimate shoot from the comfort of your own home. This ties in well with the phenomenon of going live at home that we are seeing during isolation. On social media, people are DJing, baking, and teaching from home, broadcasting to an audience of similarly isolated people that are tuning in. So this is a golden opportunity, both for yourself and for the brand. This intimate style really invokes stronger emotion and trust from the viewer and potential customer relative to the brand being showcased. You're offering a quote behind-the-scenes style shoot on an improvised home set, demonstrating how the brand and photographer work together, and this is sure to be a hit. Viewers are already conditioned to seeing these home live streams on social media, and there is untapped potential here to form a great connection with viewers. Do not fear the cold pitch. Ideally, you would be approaching brands you have either worked for or been affiliated with in the past, building on a base of your existing working relationships. However, do not be afraid to contact brands that do not know who you are. It is important to remember that pitching an idea is not about selling the idea, which is a common misconception. First contact must engage the brand's interest, first and foremost. You need to get a clear message across that you are intriguing, you have something to offer them, and you are worth a second look or further research and investigation. Our advice at Jodi Jones Studio, have fun with it. An assertive and even playful tone will garner much more success than if you keep your approach sterile or strictly business. You want to put the message across that you will bring energy and creativity and innovation to the shoot. How you shoot will ultimately directly affect the success of their campaign. So remember this. And remember, most times less is more, and to use plenty of visuals in your pitch. Do not use this as a second chance. Just send your resume. You want a bespoke pitch showcasing your work and capabilities. It should be short, sharp, and to the point. Professional but not sterile. Fun and interesting but not too informal. The result. After successfully finding a brand to work with, it pays to now put your professional hat on. Discuss the scope of the work and what their fees do and do not cover, as well as their expectations on the outcome of the work. For the client to be happy, you must be giving them something that they need or that only you can provide. The work must benefit them in order for them to work with you. Let me give you an example of how I have pitched a brand before. I actually went on Behance, and that's a place where you can see portfolios of other artists and designers, other creatives in the industry. And I simply just wrote them and just said how much I loved their work. And that correspondence of appreciation led to a job for Mizuno. And it was quite a big job where we shot a TV commercial with the brand Mizuno out of Japan. To round out today's lesson, be selective when choosing a brand to work with. Have a clear idea that is beneficial to the brand. Do not underestimate the power of social media. Include a home shoot as part of your pitch. Be creative and energetic with your pitch. Iron out all the details before commencing the project. For this week's task, update and diversify your social media platform presence. Shortlist some brands you would like to work with, and work on a pitch outlining how your specific skill sets and ideas will benefit their brand. Approach the entries on your list expecting results and with enthusiasm. The team here at Jodi Jones Studio hope you have gained some confidence and momentum from today's lessons to approach brands and start making money from home with your photography skills. If you haven't already, please refer back to our previous videos in this series and stay tuned for our last lesson in our series, Consulting.